This is Matcha My Energy, and I have another friend with me. What's going on?
Am I allowed to do this?
Yes. We're at Stagger Coffee today. Yeah. It's in K-Town. You said you walked in and walked out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like, cause I felt
tell that story real quick.
All right, so I had walked in and walked out because I felt like it looked pretentious, and I drink coffee black.
It is. It's like one of those places. It's very like clean aesthetic, very modern. Nothing stands out. Everything's white.
Everybody was dressed up. They look cool like you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I thought I was dressed up, and then I'm seeing her. I was like, damn, I'm still underdressed.
Definitely best dressed in the game. You feel me? That's crazy. That's really nice coming from you because I think you're really really well dressed.
I try for a tall man.
Yeah,
it's very difficult.
Yeah. Why? It's hard to like get clothes.
Yeah, nothing fits. Like even these are short, but you know what I mean.
You making them work.
But I'm gonna get the hem taken out. You learn little secret tricks and stuff like that. But I try to make it work. Also, I just don't try to do too much. I realize, like, you know what? Slow and steady wins the race.
Facts.
As long as it looks good on me, it works.
Facts. No, same. Yeah. You're same. And there's some short men out there right now who can't get clothes because of me.
Well, you look great in them.
Cheers. Okay, this is first impressions.
Okay.
This is gonna be like straight foam though at the top. You should have got straws. Honestly.
Well, I'm a drink up. I'm excited though. I can taste things right away.
That tastes like ice cream.
It was good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It tastes like ice cream. This is like a dessert.
That was pretty good. That made me happy.
This is like a treat. It's like a reward.
And it's green. Green is my favorite color.
For real?
Green is actually my favorite color.
Green is a good color. Green has grown on me.
Yeah.
As an adult, yeah. I feel like when you're younger, green is not like anybody's favorite color. That's a very mature color to like.
Well, emerald is my birthstone.
What month?
May. I'm a Taurus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a Taurus moon.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you know, I like that. Hey, we connect.
We mellow. I feel like that means like you don't get it. You don't have extremes.
No.
I have no extremes.
No. I think the extreme comes when you take me there. For sure, I am very neutral in a lot of things. Like, I want to hear everyone's opinion. Mm-hmm. As dumb as it may be sometimes, I'm down to hear it. Because I'm like, maybe I can offer some logic. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think very neutral, very, very green.
Very green, very neutral, very chill. Okay, never do too much. Never do too much.
This is actually good. I wasn't expecting this to be this good. She talking about some. I asked her for honey. She talking about some. It already comes sweet. Huh?
I love places that do that. I love places that do that. Tell me what to order. I went to a Vietnamese spot around here. Vietnamese Thai. It's Thai. Whoa, racism. I went to a Thai spot.
Really? Get it together.
Over here. And it was so fire. But I wanted to order like 2 different soups, right? I ordered like the one that I guess everybody orders, which is the crab wonton. And then we tried to order another one, and the lady said, no, too much food. I was like, but we're paying. She said, too much. And then she walked away. She did not finish that order. And I appreciate her, because guess what?
It was too much food.
It was too much food.
They be knowing.
They know.
I've eaten at a couple spots over here. I've eaten at the little spot on 6th Street. It's like a Korean like street food.
I don't know it.
Man, the place looked like a broken down shed. It's on the corner. Man, it looks crazy. But the food is great. But
those be the best spots.
It's a lot of good places to eat over here. So that's what I really enjoy about like K-Town. And now I have a new little matcha spot.
You do, you know.
Matcha Mommies Unite. Are you a matcha nigga?
We a matcha nigga.
We matcha niggas.
We matcha. I'm a matcha nigga now.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm going to properly introduce you.
Okay.
We've got one of the members of the Kevin Langue panel, but also the creator of Herm and the Homies comedy show. I've been on it myself. It's lit. We've got Mr. Herman Rice here.
Thank you.
Talk to me, Herm. How's your comedy journey been? Like, I feel like we met years ago.
Yeah, we met a while ago. Yeah,
I was really like thinking today, I was like, when the fuck did I meet Herm?
Yeah.
I just know that I've always seen you.
Yeah, I'd be in the cut.
You are like real low key.
Yeah.
I feel like you just low key and then you pop out and do shit.
Yeah, that's it. That. Honestly, that's been my comedy journey.
You've
explained it for sure. I got here in 2015. I'm from Philly. I started doing comedy in Philly. A lot of great spots. One of the places I was doing that was this place called Ravens Lounge. So I was there for a while. That was a cool spot to do comedy. Moved out here after probably 1 year. Like I started doing skits in 2013.
Okay.
So I got some skits out there that are
before you ever hit a stage.
Before I ever hit a stage.
Okay.
No, well, I did like little plays and stuff, like school plays, church plays, stuff like that. So
when you were like young?
When I was young and when I was in college.
That's dope.
I did a play in college as well. But I always wanted to do something like media based. Like my major was communications with a focus at advertisement. But secretly I wanted to be like an ESPN like sportscaster. Like after like I played basketball, I wanted to like be like Stuart Scott, be on there announcing and just like adding comedy and fun to sport. I thought that'd be like cool. And then also like another person I was like didn't like look up to, but just like looked up to their career was like Rick Fox.
Oh.
So he was like an actor, but also like played sports. So he transitioned well. You know what I mean?
Right.
I say all that to say one of my homies was doing stand up. I went with him. And I already had loved it and like will always entertain my family like that. And he was like, yo, you should try it. Tried it. It was horrible. Bombed. Those
are the best stories.
But so the first show I ever did, I did my homegirl, it's no flex, but did my homegirl Quinta show. So I did Quinta Brunson show.
Damn. And that was where?
This is at the Hard Rock Cafe in Philly in 2014.
That's great. Is Quinta from Philly?
Quinta is from Philly.
I didn't know that.
Quinta is from West Philly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you know, she went to high school with my cousin. She went to middle school with friends. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, West Philly is not that big.
Right.
But it is big in a sense. But anyway, so yeah, did her show when she came back to the Hard Rock Cafe. She let me open up for a bomb. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I'm done. But what it did was like, you know, I'm a hooper, so it fed me to be like, oh, I got to get better at this.
Yeah.
I got to go work on this.
Yeah.
So I started going to open mic every night. I was out there. I was working 3 jobs at the time. I'd get off, then go to open mic.
Damn.
And then like, you know, it's late.
Pause. What were the 3 jobs? Just curious.
I worked at Best Buy.
I worked at Best Buy at one point.
I worked at IKEA.
That's cool.
And I also was it's like, you know, like the social workers, but not in a sense like I wasn't a social worker. I was like a behavioral health therapist. So I was in the classroom with the kids, like the really bad kids.
Okay.
And that was the 3 jobs.
Damn. I know that job sounds fun.
So, no, it was not fun.
I feel like you would be a cool teacher.
No. That's why I went bald. I had hair before I started that job. It was all wavy. I started that job. Just progressively started going back.
Damn, them kids are so bad. The follicles fell out. That's crazy.
Was one day, not even like every period.
It wasn't even progressively.
It was like every period a wave was gone. I was like, oh my God, it's over for me.
That's crazy. So you held all 3 of these jobs at the same time while starting your comedy journey?
Because I wanted to move out here. Because I had homies that lived out here, and my cousin lived out here. And then also, you know, Quinta was out here, so I was like, oh, all right, like I can come out here. It'll be like a smooth I'll be where I want to be in no time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it is 2025, and I'm finally somewhere around where I would like to be. But I think it happens like that. So that's my journey. A lot of open mics in between, a lot of heartache, a lot of smiles, a lot of couches.
A lot of couches.
A lot of floors.
There's a lot of couches. We just don't look like what we've been through.
That's it. We just don't look like
what we're going through. But.
You know, I had cars taken. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks I just been on the bus forever. No, and they're like, I'm like, no, I done had 3 cars. I done had a couple cars while I was out here. But yeah, you know, I'm
and just saying, that's doing better than 90% of the world.
Yeah, no, for sure.
A couple cars is also already.
But people don't, you know, the funny thing is, I think people, I'm so low key. It's like I'm not really about to argue with nobody and try to prove nothing to nobody.
No,
so it's like
all. For what?
Exactly.
For what? Is there a prize?
No, it's not. I don't want the people knowing I got a car.
Hell no.
I was on the phone with my mom earlier, and she was telling me that she was just like, yeah, people. Oh, I shouldn't even tell them you got a car now, Mom. I'm tripping. but she was like, yeah, I don't even want people knowing I got a car because I just don't like people in my business. I think I kind of adopt that a lot, like in my journey, like I'm a private person in the sense where it's like I talk to like people I fuck with and like what you doing and like how you going about your shit, but like people who I don't like really like, you know what I'm saying? It just, I don't like the energy. Yeah. I just be to myself because it's like my energy can be over how you say. When I feel that, I can also project that now. I'm like, oh, okay, that's, you know what I mean? Like, so
yeah.
I don't like,
I just absorb whatever that is.
I just like being nice, mellow.
I had like, that's really, I'm telling you, watching niggas is calm. Like, that's something I've had to learn as an adult. Like, learning that and to be protective over that because it can affect you. The other day there was an Amazon lady stuck in my building because she didn't know how to get out. I swear to God, I walk out of the apartment. She's like, I don't know how to get out. I said, oh, your energy. Just like that.
Right.
Oh, your energy. I said, follow me. Because it was just too much.
That's right.
I just walked out the door.
Right. And I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
Relax.
I wasn't even outside for real. I was still in the building, girl. I'm not the one who made you lost. But like, yeah, you gotta be protective over your peace because people will.
They'll drain it.
They
will drain your energy, and then you'll wonder why you walking around upset. And it's because that person they drained your good energy and then gave you their bad energy. Talk to them now.
As someone who so now you've been doing comedy for how long?
So, all in all, I would say if the journey started in 2013, well, I've been doing stand-up since 2015. So I would say stand-up journey, 10 years.
10 years. Damn. So that's when it gets good.
No, I did the show in 2014 when she was there. So now 11 years.
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
I moved here in 2015. Shows so 11 years. Oh, yeah. No, honestly, and you're right. Like, it actually is. I do feel like I am progressing. I do feel like I'm finding my voice. In a sense, like I'm becoming more of myself on stage. I think that took a lot of patience and courage. You know what I'm saying? Like to actually go out there and be you. You know what I'm saying? Like give. Oh my God, it's one of the scariest things. But once you do it, I feel like after repetition is what takes the fear away in a sense, right? Where it's like. You no longer are you're not scared of being up there. You're just now worried, like, is this joke gonna land? Or is this shit, like, you more so worried about performance more than you worried about the people.
Right.
But before it was like, damn, do I really want to tell these people everything about me? You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, I think those were the blocks for me. I feel like the journey can be so different for everybody.
I don't think any two look the same.
Exactly. And the blocks can be different for everybody. So that's why I would say, like, for me, my journey, those were the blocks. Like, I had to get used to those things. Like, okay, I can be honest with the people, talk to the people, tell them these stories about my life. I can be open because, like I say, usually I'm a private person. I be minding my business, like to go smoke my little joint.
So low key.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you might pop out to an event once in a while.
It's funny because we got all the same friends.
Yeah.
And that's how I be knowing the real cool people when I be like, okay.
Yeah.
That's these your okay, you cool.
Yeah.
I'm
you
like,
do
she
have
be
to
with them. Okay, you are.
Yeah, you got to be a little selective in this. I'm just learning that too because I had some business hit the streets and I was like, wait, how y'all all know this? That's crazy.
People be in you, but that's another thing. I feel like because they don't have a business, their own business to be in, they gonna be in your business. So that's why I always try to just
so entertaining over here.
Yeah, but that's why I hang with a couple comics, but I don't be hanging with a lot of comics. All my friends be like DJs and artists, and
you do have a lot of you are part of like an artsy collective of people.
Artsy niggas.
Yeah, artsy niggas for real.
Artsy niggas for sure.
For real, very like full circle vibe. Like you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like, Brooklyn full circle. Yeah.
And I love that because it's like it keeps me into different things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're always tapped in, right? Like you got your finger on the pulse of shit. Your jokes, your materials never get old because you're connected to real people.
You know what's going on. And it's all of all ages. You know what I'm saying? So that's the other cool thing about it. Like, I think our youngest friend is about to turn 30. Maybe we got friends younger than that. Be honest, my bad.
You just weren't asking.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But man,
dudes don't ask those kind of questions.
Like, can you drink? You supposed to be here?
That's a fact.
Like I said, it's so nice to be around people you can learn from. I love culture. I love history. And I think a lot of me, and I love music, and I think a lot of me and my friends, we connect on like a lot of these bases. And my cousin too. My cousin has Herman Miller furniture in the crib. This nigga, he an artsy nigga too. He a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it kind of just runs in the family for real.
When did you realize you were never going to make it to the league? That was not even a possibility. But you know what? I'm hilarious.
We was in practice one day and our coach pulled us to the side. He's like, listen, man, some of y'all should become firefighters.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I was like, what? He was like, nah, I'm serious. I was like, what that supposed to mean? He's like, cause y'all not gonna make it to the league.
I'm crying.
Not playing like this. He was dead serious.
Yeah.
We used to be wilding though. But we would win a lot of games. We won some games. We won enough games. We won a game. We won. We had fun. I think our issue, it don't even matter what our issue was.
It wasn't gonna happen.
It wasn't gonna happen. You know why? Because I went to a school, our mascot was the Terriers. I was like, I can't go to no fucking NBA. And the mascot is a little cute-ass dog.
Yeah, they like this big, the Terriers.
Nobody was scared of us.
I'm crying. That's actually wild. They just ran out of ideas.
Like,
everything else was taken?
St. Francis Terriers. I'm like, this don't even make sense. Why can't we be like the popes or saints or something? We got to be the cute dogs.
The cutest little dogs.
Yeah, we was the Terrier. But I had so much fun at that school. Honestly, I got to interview Russell Simmons there.
That's dope.
They loved me at the school. I was cool with the school president. I was cool with our school president, the actual school, the president of the school. Like, I was like, I've been myself all throughout. So even on the basketball team, like, I was team captain. I started. Even in that space, I was still myself. So I had so many different relationships with everybody. But I think for me, it was like, I went to a mid-major school, and also I was a mid-major. Is like, okay, so you got. I don't know what that is. So you got like your higher upper echelon of like Division I schools.
Okay.
So you got your different divisions, right? You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got D1, D2, D3.
D3.
Right? Then you got your higher echelon of Division I schools. You got your mid-major, and then you got your like, your smaller AA school, whatever, right?
Okay.
So we were in that tier, like we're mid-major it's like we were probably right below there, right in the bottom class of like mid-major schools where we just have like less funding, less scholarships, less.
Well, once in a while, someone might pop out of there.
Exactly.
That people got eyes on.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay,
I just
cool,
wasn't
cool.
the one that popped out.
It wasn't you.
It wasn't me that popped out, for sure. But a lot of people from our school go overseas. We've had maybe 1 or 2 NBA players, but it's not a big school in that sense, right?
Okay.
But yeah, and that's it. That's all the mid-major is. So yeah, it's just like you're not getting as many looks. And I was a 6'6" center. You know what I'm saying?
Is that crazy? I don't know.
Okay, well, the average center in the NBA is, let's say, 6'11".
Okay, so you're significantly shorter.
Significantly shorter. I was like 235 at the time, so I was bigger, but still too small to play that position.
Okay.
And then, my handle wasn't great. I could shoot, but it wouldn't. I wasn't going to the league.
It wasn't happening for you.
No,
that's okay. It wasn't your purpose.
It wasn't.
We found your purpose.
God is great.
It's so good.
God is great. I'm very happy to be where I
am. Amen.
And the NBA would have been great, but also I think at the end of the day, this is always what I wanted to do. I kind of wanted to entertain people. I wanted to make people
because you said
laugh.
that being on stages, like, and doing church plays and doing plays at school. So you've always had some kind of, you knew early on that you wanted to be an entertainer. Just you didn't know in what sense, I'm sure, yet. Okay, so boom, you moved to LA 2015.
Yep.
What was that first year like?
Hell.
It was hell.
I fought a crackhead.
No, we're like fist fought?
Yeah.
What? How'd that happen?
He hit me with a pole. He hit me with a pole. I ain't lying to you.
You be delivering shit so calm that like it be taking me a second to be like, is this nigga for real?
I'm so serious. You want to know how?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. So this is around the time. So this is when I lost my first car or whatever, right?
This is year 1.
This is year 1.
Damn. You've never had a easy go at it.
No. It's been wild ever since. Everybody be mad at me because they be like, yo, why you don't tell this story? I'm like, dog, it's still trauma. I'm trying to figure out how to tell it.
Processing the shit.
Right, where it's funny. Right now, it's not funny. It just sounds dangerous. So car got taken or whatever, right?
That's crazy. Stolen or
repo? I wish it was stolen. I could have got some insurance money. Nah, they said, the people who owned it came back and took it. So I thought I was hiding it. Well, the niggas got me. Came back out, the car was gone. I was looking for glass on the ground. I was praying it was stolen. It was stolen. It was told. They took it. So I'm like, damn, for a minute I ain't have enough money to get it back. And I was staying with my I forgot who I was staying with at the time, but I had to go back and stay with my peoples at the time. So
back in Philly.
No, here. I never
here.
moved back to Philly.
Ever.
I stayed out there the whole time, through it all. So I stayed with my folks on their couch, and one morning I was like, damn, I gotta go smoke. Right, so this is when they still had the bootleg weed shops and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That would get raided once a week.
So this is off on Washington or whatever. So this is right before you get to that USC area down where all the little car dealerships and everything. It get a little shady heading this way or whatever. So I wake up early in the morning. Right, I grabbed my best friend bike. I'm like, I'm gonna use this bike to go there. So I ride this bike down there. It's 9, 10 in the morning, maybe a little earlier. I'm trying to be the first one at the smoke shop. Right, I'm riding down the street because in Philly, our crackheads is wild, but they still not as bad as the crackheads and the people here. Right,
I feel like East Coast crackheads it's still on mind your business time.
Right, exactly. They don't exactly. So I'm walking down the street. This crackhead is across the street, yelling, swinging a pole. going crazy. I'm like, is it? And this is when people on Snapchat. So I pull my Snapchat out and I'm like, look everybody, look at this guy tripping, right? Cause I'm like, look, this is crazy over here. And as I'm filming it, I look in the camera and the nigga in the camera with me. He said, oh, he said, you filming me? I got the camera up. I'm like, oh. I'm like, nah. He said, you fucking filming me? I was like, all right. I was like, my bad, player. He's like, why you fucking filming me? I was like, hey, chill, man. Man, swung the pole. Boom. Now, he kind of hit me, but I didn't realize how much he hit me. But I thought he had missed all the way. So I'm like, I was willing to let that go because I was like, you know what? I was wrong for filming you. My bad.
Took the L. Accountable.
I'll take that one. You got that one.
Okay.
Please, sir. Now, don't swing that pole again.
Oh my God.
You go your way. He's like, you fucking filming. He swung the pole again, hit me in my thigh. Oh my God. When I tell you, I lost my motherfucking mind. I turned into a crackhead.
No.
I lost my mind. I dropped all my shit and started chasing him in the street.
Oh, he started running?
He ran. He seen my eyes.
He seen the you out crazy the crackhead.
So I'm chasing him in traffic. Cars coming. They don't nobody know who on crack. They think we both on crack.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna catch you. He's like, no, you not. He still got the pole. I remember that I left all my stuff across the street.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, damn, if somebody come and steal the bike, my phone, my whatever, it's gonna be an even worse day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I gotta let this crackhead go. Gotta let him go. I was so upset. So I went back. I got
what
my
is
stuff.
Dilemma? So I keep chasing this man.
I keep chasing him.
Or get my shit.
Do I lose everything? I was like, you know what? All right, cool. I went back. I got my stuff. He still was over there, so he started teasing me. He was like,
No.
Yo, I'm telling you, I put my stuff in my pocket, and I started rolling the bike towards him. I said, oh, you thought I wasn't going to finish chasing you, didn't you? So now, I'm like walking him down this alley. He walking down the alley. He still got the pole. I'm like, if I get hit in the face with the pole, he can knock me out, and then this could be my last day here because he can do anything. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't want to get hit with the pole. I pick up the bike. I hit him with the bike.
This whole time it's like a ding ding bike, not a vroom vroom. No. I'm thinking it's like vroom vroom.
This a fixie. This a little light bike. This a fixie. This ain't no vroom vroom. It's a ding ding.
I am currently up late editing, and guess what? The video is corrupt. So all I have is backup audio from this interview. I hate that for me, but here is a compilation of random videos that will help visualize the story. Now, back to Matcha My Energy.
I pick up the bike, and I hit him with the bike.
Pole for pole.
There you go. Boom! He falls. He makes a noise I've never heard before. I'm angry. I realized he hit me with that pole. I just kind of swing the bike again, hit him, he fall. He fall in like where a car at. I dropped the bike. I'm like, if I hit him again, he make that noise. I think he's not gonna be here. So I don't want no case. So I dropped the bike. He go reach for the pole. We both reach for the pole at the same time. I pick him and the pole up. Kind of slam him on the. It sounded like a crazy story. I know. It sounded. Hit the nigga. Put him in a headlock.
Shit, I'll swing the nigga this way. Yo, I'm crying.
Yeah. So all in all, I wound up kind of. I just slammed him.
Okay.
Just to get the pole from him through the pole. And
disarm. You got to disarm the crackhead, obviously.
I hit him a couple times, and then I told him to apologize about my car being taken.
It had nothing to do with it.
But that's, I was like, you don't even know what people going through.
I'm crying. No, apologize, because I got repo the other day. Thanks for sitting and drinking a little matcha with your girl. Love getting to know you and about your comedy journey. It's really been cool, and honestly, like I see the stock about to go up. So
I love being here. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy what you're doing. Please continue doing this. People need to see and hear you.
You rockin' Gucci, but I'm Gucci, I'm not impressed. This bitch on camera in my driveway backing in. Hold on, chat, I'm finna crash again.